Hi, everybody. This is Erica, and today we are going to talk about nutrient deficiencies. They exist, and they are caused, some of them are caused by medications. That's what we're going to talk about today, and we're going to talk about some different solutions to help you fill in those gaps so that you can have the nutrients you need in your diet. So, I'm excited to have you here and excited to talk about this because for me, nutrition is a really, really big deal. And it makes all the difference when you can get the right nutrients in your body. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to get started and I am going to share my screen. And let me know if you can see that just with a thumbs up and we're good. Okay. All right. So if you've taken any medications, and we're going to talk about some specific medications, but if you've taken any of these medications, this is important to learn about. So when we explore the different medications and the different minerals and vitamins, nutrients that are depleted by these, then we'll talk also about foods that you can eat and things that you can do to fill in those gaps and get those vitamins and minerals back in your body. And we can do this simply and easily. It's really not hard to do. It just takes thinking about it. Okay, so these are some possible symptoms. It's not a comprehensive list. There are other symptoms as well, but these are possible symptoms that are symptoms of imbalanced nutrients and minerals. And so you can have muscle cramps, weakness, fatigue, irregular heartbeat, memory issues, sleep disturbances, and more. There are many more, but these specifically, when you have these, you know you have some sort of deficiency. Many of us rely on medications to manage chronic conditions, but it's important to understand that these medications also have side effects, including depleting our bodies of essential nutrients. Today, we'll cover some of the most common medications used in the US and how you can better support your body while taking those medications. So the percentage of adults 18 years and older who took prescription medications during the past 12 months is 64% of adults overall. And that was at any time during the past 12 months. The percentage of adults taking prescription medication was lower among men than among women, 58% versus 70%, and among different age groups. So for 18 to 44, that's a big age group, but that group took about 38% of them took prescription medications. From 45 to 64, 67% took prescription meds. And 65 and older, both men and women were equally likely to take prescription medications, 89.0% for men, 89.3% for women. And this is a big deal. As people get older, they're way more likely to take those medications. And so let's start by talking about blood pressure medication, specifically diuretics. And if you look at these slides, pay attention to the foods on the slides because those foods are part of your answer, okay? So common side effects of diuretics are fatigue, muscle cramps, and irregular heartbeat. The nutrient deficiencies it causes are potassium, magnesium, calcium, vitamins B1 and D. Deficiency symptoms are weakness, cramps, confusion, and irregular heartbeat. Can you see the commonality between the common side effects and the deficiency symptoms of those nutrients? Now, the foods that you can add to your diet are bananas, avocados, grapefruit, black beans, and kale. Those are just some easy foods, and it's not a comprehensive list. There are other foods with those nutrients as well. All right, let's talk about blood pressure medications that are beta blockers. This is another type of blood pressure medication. Common side effects are fatigue, muscle cramps, and sometimes bradycardia, which is a slow heartbeat. Nutrient deficiencies it causes are potassium, magnesium, calcium, and vitamin D. Deficiency symptoms are weakness, cramps, confusion, and irregular heartbeat. Again, the common side effects are very, very equally linked to those deficiency symptoms. Foods you can add to your diet are potatoes, oranges, tomatoes, mushrooms, and almonds. All right, cholesterol medication or statins. These are very common, and we're not going to talk about whether you should or shouldn't take medications in this class, but this is one that is absolutely ridiculous for people to take. It causes way more problems than it does anything good. Okay, common side effects are muscle pain and general fatigue. Deficiency symptoms, nutrient deficiencies are CoQ10 and vitamin D. Deficiency symptoms are muscle pain, fatigue, memory issues, and increased cardiovascular complications. Okay, that last deficiency symptom, think about that, because cholesterol medications are supposed to help your heart, but they don't, okay? Foods you can add to your diet: liver, eggs, almonds, salmon, peas, and avocados. Acid reducers, or PPIs. These are proton pump inhibitors. Common side effects are muscle weakness and fatigue. Nutrient deficiencies are pretty much all the nutrients if you take these long term. But the most common are magnesium, calcium, vitamin B12, and vitamin C. Deficiency symptoms are weakness, cramping, numbness, mood changes, and failure to thrive. Foods you can add to your diet: blueberries, kiwi, oranges, broccoli, nuts, and seeds. Antidepressants, or SSRIs. Okay, these have common side effects of fatigue, weight gain, and memory issues. Nutrient deficiencies are folate, vitamin B12, and sodium. And actually, with sodium, everybody puts a bad name on salt, but it's not salt in and of itself. It's table salt. It's the iodized table salt that's been depleted of all minerals and then has something added back in. So when you're choosing salt, you want something like Redmond real salt, Celtic salt, or pink Himalayan. Those are all better than common white table salt, but the Celtic salt or the Redmond real salt are the best options, okay? Because we do need sodium, and a lot of times people are lacking sodium. It's not too much sodium, even though a lot of people have their doctors telling them don't eat salt. Well, yeah, don't eat table salt. There's a big difference between the two. Deficiency symptoms are fatigue, memory impairment, confusion, and dizziness. And the foods you can add to your diet are the mineral-rich sea salt and lemons, tomatoes, and leafy greens. All right, these are anti-diabetic medications, this time specifically metformin. Common side effects are tingling in your hands and feet, fatigue. Nutrient deficiencies are vitamin B12 and CoQ10. Deficiency symptoms are dizziness, confusion, lightheadedness, seizures, weakness, and coma. And foods you can add to your diet are salmon, chicken, tomatoes, oranges, broccoli, apples, and eggs. See how easy it is to help fill in those nutrient deficiencies? Just eat real food. Birth control medications, specifically oral contraceptives, okay? Now, oral contraceptives deplete more nutrients than any other class of drugs, and many women are on these long term. One birth control pill adds 10 years of increased risk in getting breast and cervical cancer. And that is from Dan Purser. He is an endocrinologist who I've met personally, actually. He's great. I've consulted with him before. Common side effects are irregular bleeding, nausea, headaches, breast tenderness, bloating, weight gain, and mood changes. Nutrient deficiencies are folate. That's a typo on the slide. It's not folic acid. Nobody can be depleted in folic acid because it does not occur naturally. That's a man-made substance. So you can be depleted in folate, vitamin B12, magnesium, and vitamin C and CoQ10. Deficiency symptoms are sadness, insomnia, weakness, fatigue, hormone imbalances, and birth defects. Birth control doesn't control your cycle. It actually stops you from having your cycle completely, and you still bleed, but it's not the same. That's a whole class in and of itself. But it has so many risks. It is really not worth it to take. Things that you can add to your diet are cherries, blueberries, bananas, peaches, all the fruits and all the green veggies as well. All right. So we can make just small changes in our diet to help counteract deficiencies and get a wide variety of quality whole foods, and then add quality supplements as well to get the nutrients that we need. Recognizing the symptoms of nutrient deficiencies is important. For example, if you're feeling unusually tired, experiencing muscle cramps, memory issues, or dry mouth, these could be signs of deficiencies that are worsened by medications. And so we need to really pay attention to our bodies. And I walk around and there are so many people that are downing the coffee all the time because they're so tired. Well, let's get back to the root cause. Why are you so tired? You shouldn't be if you're eating right and if you're getting all the nutrients you need. So I'll give you some specific examples of nutrient-rich foods and how much you should aim to consume to meet your needs. So leafy greens like spinach, kale, these are high in magnesium, calcium, and vitamin K. And aim for at least 1 cup raw and half a cup cooked leafy greens per day. You should get both raw and cooked greens every single day. And you can have way more than just 1 cup, but that's a minimum, okay? Because they have different properties when they're cooked and when they're raw, and they're both beneficial. So you need both. Okay? Hang on a second. Fish. Now, this is with a little caveat. I don't recommend a lot of fish, but they are an excellent source of vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids. You can get this from salmon and mackerel, and it's beneficial to eat 2 servings of 3.5 ounces of fatty fish per week. You can also get vitamin D from mushrooms. You can also get omega-3 fatty acids from nuts and seeds. You can get it from algae, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. And algae is the primary source of omega-3 fatty acids for the fish. The fish at the bottom of the food chain eat the algae. That's where they get the omega-3 fatty acids, and then it's just passed up the food chain. So if you can go right to the source and get it from the algae, that's fantastic and even better. Okay, nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are fantastic, and not enough people eat enough nuts and seeds. almonds, sunflower seeds, just all of them. Chia seeds, these are rich in vitamin E, magnesium, healthy fats, omega-3 fatty acids, and there are different types of omega-3 fatty acids, and many of them have some of one or some of another, so you really need a variety. And consuming just a small handful every single day can provide significant health benefits. Citrus fruits, these, I call these happy fruits. They make you happy, right? So oranges, grapefruits, all the different citrus groups, these are packed with vitamin C and other nutrients. One medium orange or half a grapefruit or a couple of limes, that will meet your vitamin C needs. Whole grains, brown rice, quinoa. I would stay away from modern wheat, but ancient wheats are really good, like einkorn or farro or kamut. Okay, these provide vitamin B, all the different vitamin Bs, and the different grains provide different amounts and mixes of the different vitamin B vitamins. And so get a wide variety of grains. You need grains. There's a big movement to get rid of grains altogether, and it is not healthy. We need them. They also provide magnesium and some other nutrients. Aim for at least 3 ounces of whole grains per day, not the refined ones. Those aren't going to give you any nutrient value and they have detrimental effects, but get your whole grains. All right. Now, quality matters. So let's talk about some supplements, because the supplement world is a little bit of the Wild West, and it really matters what the quality is. So they're not all created equally. It's really important to choose high quality supplements that provide comprehensive nutrient infusions and that are clinically proven. So the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act of 1994 allows manufacturers to sell dietary supplements without providing proof of their quality to the FDA. Instead, it's up to the FDA to prove a product is unsafe and then take it off the market. That's an incredibly tall order and really inadequate. And people are harmed because of the order of this. One example to watch out for is fish oil. So many brands claim heart health benefits, but they're not backed by clinical data. They just take the general, oh, fish oil is good for the heart, and they slap that on their label, but they haven't actually tested their product. A study published in the Journal of Dietary Supplements found that many fish oil supplements are rancid by the time they reach consumers, which reduces their health benefits and causes a fishy odor. This multi-year study analyzed 72 over-the-counter omega-3 supplements and found that the vast majority had oxidized and were rancid. Fish oil is a dietary source of omega-3 fatty acids, but it's crucial to choose a supplement that ensures quality and freshness. We don't want rancid oil. There are, however, good supplements from companies that care about the products they put out. And I personally take green omegas, which come from algae, which is super awesome. It's from a trusted source that I have researched thoroughly. And since I love to eat, I do eat a little bit of meat, but for the most part, I am plant-based. And so having an algae supplement fits with my values, and it's good for anyone. So the source that I get it from have their products tested in-house and by a third party in the supplement, and they have the highest quality standards in the supplement industry. Their omegas are enhanced with essential oils like clove, which prevent oxidation and ensure the supplements do not go rancid, and they don't taste fishy. They come in little caplets, but they're like gel caps, and I've bitten into it on purpose to taste it. It really doesn't have much of a fishy taste at all, which is fabulous because I've taken omega-3s for a really long time. And there were some that I got early on that tasted really fishy and were really not pleasant. So I like that this one is pleasant and it doesn't have that nasty taste. But after researching, I realized that the really strong fishy taste was because it was rancid. So omega-3 fatty acids are essential for the anti-inflammatory processes, brain function, circulation. And since the body can't produce essential fatty acids on its own, consuming a diet rich in omega-3 is vital. So these are the omegas that I take right here on the left. And green omega-3 soft gels are a powerful plant-based omega-3 supplement. They blend algal oil, flaxseed oil, and clove essential oil, offering a potent dose of omega-3s without the fishy aftertaste. So each 2 serving soft gel has 330 milligrams of DHA, 160 milligrams of EPA, and they support heart, brain, eye, skin, and joint health. And the cool thing about these ingredients are that the algal oil, which is sustainably done, it's actually not done in the ocean. It's a facility that produces the algae and keeps it going in a sustainable way. It's plant-based. It's got the DHA and EPA, the same omega-3s, exactly the same omega-3s that are found in fish oil. And then the flaxseed provides ALA, another kind of omega-3, which is an essential fatty acid that's the precursor of DHA and EPA, and then your body converts it to whatever it needs. And then the clove oil, which is a powerful antioxidant, preventing the oxidation and the rancidity. And all other oils, as you can see, contain fillers, are not sufficient sources. The dosage many times is a really large amount. They're often rancid. They have the fishy odor and taste, and some of them are contaminated with mercury because they are found from the ocean. Let's talk about another supplement solution. So this is something I have been drinking for 12 years. 12 years. When I was pregnant with my 7th child, I was falling asleep at the dinner table every single night. I would start to tank about 2 in the afternoon, and I would drag until dinner and just fall asleep. And I couldn't make it past dinner time. I was exhausted. I had 6 other kids to take care of, and my body was depleted of minerals and nutrients simply because I'd had so many babies. And I didn't really understand that at the time, but someone else did, and they recommended Ningxia Red to me. And so I started drinking it, and I drank it in the afternoon. I didn't drink it in the morning. I just drank it in the afternoon. And the very first day, I made it through dinner and all the way to my kids' bedtime. And I was like, yahoo! And I kept going, and I made it all the way to my own regular bedtime before I'd gotten pregnant. And I was amazed. I didn't have a big zoom of energy. I didn't have a crash. I just kept going. I told my husband, it's like I'm the Energizer Bunny. I can just keep going and going and going. It was just my normal energy amount just from drinking that. This was the only thing I changed. I didn't change my diet. I didn't change anything else. I only changed drinking this in the afternoon. And I continued it, and it was the same every day. Same thing. I continued to have that sustained energy. And I actually drank a whole bottle during my labor and delivery. It was fabulous. And then I continued to drink it because it had such a profound effect on my energy, on my clarity. And after a year, I went back to my eye doctor because my glasses just weren't doing it. And he's like, wait a minute, your eyes haven't gotten worse, because my eyes had gotten steadily worse over the years. And he's like, your eyes improved this year. And I was like, yes, that's so awesome. So, and later I found out Ningxia Red supports your eyes. I didn't even know that at the time, but my eye doctor saw it. So that was pretty cool. And it's the easy button. It's so easy it's just a little drink, and you just drink it. It's super easy. And having all I need in one supplement with my busy schedule is really, really important. I use this supplement, which is super powerful, and it has the benefits of wolfberry puree. Now, a puree is different from a juice. The puree has the skin, the pulp, the seeds, the juice, everything combined. And because of that, it has a ton of nutrients, because oftentimes a lot of the nutrients are in that skin and then the pulp, and the juice has the least amount of nutrients when you're making juice. So the wolfberry puree has more antioxidants than just juice, more nutrients than just juice. And then in this drink, Ningxia Red, the wolfberry puree is then combined with the juices of plum, sweet cherry, blueberry, pomegranate, black chokeberry, which is the aronia berry, it's either name. And so we've got all of these different juices, and they're all superfruits, right? Everyone knows that pomegranate is a superfruit and blueberry is a superfruit. Everybody knows this. So all these superfruits are blended into one drink. And then it also includes natural stevia, pure vanilla extracts, and essential oils like orange, yuzu, lemon, and tangerine. And these are high antioxidants and have D-limonene, and they provide a whole nutrient infusion. And when you drink just 1 ounce of the Ningxia Red supplement, it's the equivalent of consuming, with all the nutrients, it's the equivalent of consuming 4 pounds of carrots, 8 oranges, 2 quarts of carrot juice, 1 pint of orange juice, 2 pounds of raw beets, 2 cups of beet juice, 3 cups of blueberries, and 2 cups of raspberries. So you're getting so many nutrients just from the one supplement. And so the cool thing about the Ningxia province in China is that it has 400%, that is correct, 400% more people aged 100 and more living there than the rest of the country. And the whole country eats wolfberries on a regular basis. Everyone, everywhere in that country eat wolfberries. It's very common. It grows everywhere. But the Ningxia province has all these people that are living over 100. Why? It's a blue zone. It's one of those places on earth that they have a secret. The secret is the wolfberry, but the wolfberry in the Ningxia province has more minerals, vitamins, nutrients, amino acids, trace elements. It has more than any other wolfberry or goji berry. If you may have heard of goji berry, it's the same berry. But the Ningxia wolfberry is the most nutrient dense. And the reason is because the Yellow River floods their fields of wolfberry bushes every single year. And it comes from high in the mountains, and it brings down all these trace minerals and elements, all of these different things, and it feeds those plants. And nowhere else has that flooding that gives all those nutrients. And so nowhere else has all the nutrients. So the Ningxia wolfberry is the most powerful wolfberry or goji berry on the market, and you can't get it anywhere else. We have a contract with them, and so Young Living, the company that makes the juice, gets the berries, so we can have the dried berries and the and the juice and the puree. And so we have this, and you cannot get it anywhere else. You can get goji berries, but they're not the same. They don't even taste the same. These taste better than the other goji berries. I've tasted different goji berries. So, and it's so full of antioxidants, polysaccharides, essential sugars. We need sugar, but we need specific types of sugar. And it has all 6 glyconutrients that are essential for our body, the 4 major minerals, 18 amino acids. That's huge. That is really huge. It's one of the fruits that has the most amino acids. And then it's got all the 17 trace elements, those things that you need just a little bit of. So why are the nutrients important? Let's talk about that. So amino acids are essential for muscle maintenance, tissue repair, immunity, control of all your body processes. Trace minerals are crucial for body functions, transporting oxygen to cells, normalizing the growth of the nervous system, repair of tissue and bones. Calcium supports bone health and maintains heart rhythm, muscle function, and more. Magnesium supports transmission of nerve impulses, detoxification, energy production, and healthy bones and teeth formation. Potassium, excuse me a minute. Potassium supports fluid balance and controls the electrical activity of the heart and other muscles. Potassium balances fluids in the body, helps send correct nerve impulses needed for muscle contractions. Vitamin A is key for good vision, healthy immune system, and optimal cell growth. Vitamin C protects and maintains healthy cells, connective tissues, and immune system, heart, and joints. Vitamin E is an antioxidant. It protects your cells from free radical damage. Vitamin B1 supports your immune system, heart, nerves, digestion, and uplifts your mood. Vitamin B2 supports energy levels, immune system, maintains healthy hair, skin, and nails, and slows aging. Vitamin B6 helps the body produce healthy brain and nerve function, formation of red blood cells, and helps the body metabolize proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. So, and these are just a few of the nutrients that are in the Ningxia wolfberry, just a few. And so with the Ningxia Red, there is a program now called the 14-Day Reset. And it uses Ningxia Red along with diet, exercise, hydration, and mindset. And this program floods your body with nutrients, floods your body. You actually drink a large amount, 12 ounces the first 3 days, and then 6 ounces the rest of the 14 days in the program, along with a lot of water to help flush out toxins and moving your body, which does the same thing. And so we have had so many amazing results from the Ningxia Reset, or the 14-Day Reset. Some of them have been surprised at what the effects have been. Excuse me. Talking so much makes my throat dry. So Donna lost some weight and some inches, and she was excited about that, but she was really most excited about medications she no longer had to take anymore. So she was no longer taking pain pills, which she had been taking every 6 hours. She's no longer taking GERD meds, which she had been on for 8 years. She was no longer taking nasal sprays, which she had been taking for 12 years. Her bloating was gone, sugar cravings gone, more energy, brain fog improved, and she's sleeping better. That's huge. Like, every single one of those all by themselves would be huge, but all in one person from just a 14-day reset, amazing. Carolyn lost 32 pounds and she did 5 consecutive resets and then she lost this amount in that time. And she's 64 and it's harder to lose weight past 40. She has more energy, skin's clearer, sleep is better, no more night sweats, and that's just from doing the reset for a few months. Denise, she said this is her 3rd reset. She was down 4 pounds, more energy, sleeping better, have less cravings, and she had to lower her medication for her thyroid because the reset was doing so well with her. Larry, who was 84, had been shuffling and falling asleep all the time during the day. A lot of joint pain, was depressed and really struggling. He couldn't even walk more than 20 steps without having to hang on to something. And he started the reset. And by day 4, he was taking real steps instead of shuffling, standing straighter, picking up his feet, staying awake most of the day. And he, even though he usually quits different things once he sees improvement, he was asking for the reset for the red drink daily and takes at least 4 ounces every day and is traveling and has noticeably lost inches and feels better and that's at 84. So it doesn't matter how old you are. We actually have kids that are doing the reset because it's not a diet. It's not the same as a diet. This is different. You can eat all the foods and we have many different meal plans, but you're not, it's not a diet. So Lori had her blood glucose level decrease significantly just with 1 reset. Danielle had her blood sugar go down. And so that was huge because she had been talking about her doctor about her blood sugar medication and her glucose levels went down. So the cool thing, so we have all these, like you heard my story about the Ningxia Red, and now you've heard some other stories. That this is not just a few people. We have thousands of people that have done this and have had significant results. And we also have clinical studies to back it up. So the clinical, and you can scan this QR code and go directly and read about the study if you'd like. But the clinical studies have shown that Ningxia Red significantly reduces stress by 23%, improves mental well-being, significantly increases physical energy levels by 35%, reduces physical limitations by 36%, improves sleep patterns, increases time asleep on average of 21 minutes a day, supports healthy inflammation response. We need inflammation, it's how we heal, but it's when it's chronic inflammation that it's the problem. And it also supports and promotes healthy respiratory function, and that was all found in clinical studies. So with the 14-day reset, you make a commitment for 2 weeks to reset your body. And what you do is you drink your Ningxia Red, and we have a kit that lines it all up that tells you this is your packet for day 1, and this is for day 2, and this is for day 3. So you just look at the day and take out your packets. You can put them in the refrigerator if you want. And that's what you drink for the day. And you can decide when and how you will drink your Ningxia Red, but you drink the Superstar antioxidant drink every single day. Just don't drink it after dinner. You might stay up too late if you do that because of the energy it gives you. And number 2, you drink half your body weight in ounces of water. So if you're 150, that would be 75 ounces of water every single day. And you can drink a little more if you're exercising hardcore, or if it's really hot, drink more than that. But this is the bare minimum, to drink half your body weight. Then also go clean eliminate inflammatory junk foods. And like I said, we have quite a few different meal plans you can pick from. If you'd like to go plant-based, I'm the one that put the plant-based meal plan in there. I would love to hear feedback on the recipes. But all of the different plans are clean, whole food plans that eliminate junk food, okay? And then the fourth thing you commit to is moving your body daily at least 30 minutes. And depending on your level of fitness, you can go all out or you can sit in a chair and move if you are not mobile. So just depending on your level, just go for a walk for 30 minutes is fabulous to move your body. It's actually well documented that taking a walk for 30 minutes significantly improves your health. So let's do all of these things together and you will have significant results from this. So what comes with the program? Well, there are more than 8 meal plans now. We keep adding. There's a booklet. There are printables to help you stay on track so you can print out and then check off water, movement, ningxia, all the things. You can just check them off on a daily basis so that you can see your progress. We have like 15,000 now in our community, and you can go in, you can get support, you can talk to people. We have a website and app access. If you don't like Facebook, because that's where our community group is, if you don't like Facebook, we have the website, we have the app, so you can still get all the support you need. We have workout plans from a nationally certified trainer, so you can go on there and do workouts. We have monthly education that's both live and recorded by naturopaths, scientists, nutritionists, therapists. We have different people coming in all the time to help educate you on our bodies, on nutrition, on exercise, on hydration. Like they come in and they talk about all these different things to help us be more healthy. There are also journaling prompts and mindset coaching, and that is what you get. So you've seen the testimonials, you've seen why ningxia is beneficial to your health, you've seen the clinical trials that prove its power and that we need this to support our bodies and bring in those nutrients that are depleted from medications or from just life or not eating right. And if you want the easy button like me, you can flood your body with the nutrients for the first 3 days with the ningxia and then go down to a maintenance level of 6 ounces a day and watch what it does. And really, when you look at it, like the cost of these different things here would cost quite a few $100s to get like out and about if you go and get all of these different things separately. But all of this comes free with the program when you purchase the ningxia. So let's talk about how to purchase. These kits weren't even available when I first started purchasing, and I would have loved to have these kits. So you do need 102 ounces of ningxia red for the 14 days. Now, I have had people that purchased 102 ounces of ningxia red, either the Make a Shift Reset kit, or we have another kit that has 102 ounces, which I actually recommend this one over that one, the Make a Shift kit. And they get to the end of the 14 days and they're like, I'm out. I need my ningxia today. What am I going to do? And they call me up, and if they're local, they're like, can I have some? Bring me some ningxia. I need my ningxia. I cannot do without my ningxia. So I have people now ordering 2 reset kits so they don't run out at the end of the 14 days, or getting the ningxia red loyalty rewards bundle, which has the bottles and the packets. The Make a Shift kit only has the packets, which are really easy for travel and for being out and about during the day. I love them. But this one has bottles. You can keep one in your fridge, and that's what you can drink at home. And this is a loyalty And you can add both of these to a loyalty order, which gets you some additional discounts. So the price that I have for you is a wholesale discount. It's a 24% off the retail. And then on top of that, when you order on a loyalty order, which then will get it to you the next month, we see people doing the reset over and over and over again because of the benefits in the reset and what it does for their body, how it makes them feel, and they don't want to stop because it is so beneficial. Like, I've been drinking it for 12 years. I'm not going to stop because it makes me feel so good. And so the loyalty rewards program pays you back. You get 10% back on your order for the first 3 months, and then you get 20% back on your order at 4 months to 24 months, and then you get 25% back on your order for life as long as you're on the program. That's where I'm at, and it's a fabulous place to be. And I also have a coupon code for you, and this is a 10% coupon code. And so if someone else sent you to this video, go back to them for their link and their coupon code. If you found this video by yourself or I sent you to this video, message me and I will get you that coupon code, because you not only get the 24% off, but then you get 10% off with the coupon code, 10% back with the loyalty rewards. And with the loyalty rewards, you also get a free gift with your first order and a free gift with your second order, actually 2 free gifts with your second order. With the Ningxia Red loyalty bundle, you get 2 free gifts, not just 1 with the first order and 3 on the second order. So those are the different ways to order it, and it is worth every single penny. But I love having the discounts and the ways to get money back, because we all we all want to save, and so this is a fantastic way to do it. And with 12 years behind me of drinking this drink and feeling the benefits for myself, for my family, my husband actually just started drinking it last year. So it's been a year and a half now. And because for many years he was just like, that's good for you, honey. I don't need that stuff. And he started drinking it. And he also did the reset, and he did some cleansing, some liquid cleansing, and he lost over 60 pounds doing that himself. And now he drinks it, he feels the difference, and he loves it too. So I'm super happy about that. He's getting all his nutrients, but it took him over 10 years to finally say yes to something that I have loved forever. And my kids love it. It's a fabulous drink. It has no caffeine. And this is something that the whole family can enjoy. In fact, if I had to not have any supplements in my house except for one, I could only choose one, this is the one I would choose for my whole family. If I could only have one supplement, this is what I would choose. And so if you have any questions, let me know. If you have thought about some other people that could use this drink or could use this information, please share this video. Share this video with them and talk to me about it, because this has made huge difference in so many people's lives. And you can make a difference in someone else's life by sharing this with them. I am super passionate about sharing this because of the difference it's made in my life. And I want other people to feel good too. So I hope that this was educational. I hope this helped you. And I'm going to stop the recording and then we'll do questions afterwards. All right? So we'll see you later.